Deezy, man, you already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. Man, I appreciate everybody that watches the channel. I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. It's your boy. Now, we all know Travis Hunter won the Heisman at Colorado. And he proposed to his baby. And it's been getting a lot of backlash. And what Travis doesn't understand is the process is all the same, man. And we want to give her the benefit of the doubt in this situation, right? We really do. But we got to understand that if this relationship doesn't work out, we know how it's going to go. And we got to be honest. Now, she's saying she's been with Travis for a long time. He's saying she's been with me for a long time. And they support each other at this moment. We all know Travis is a funny looking guy. We all know that a lot of women that get in this situation are in this situation for the bag. And the bag is that's it. All that I love you is just a bunch of talk. Honestly. We all know when they fall out where this is going to go. And, we'll be back talking about it again because this is what happens. When you young and you don't understand the situation, how things go when a relationship doesn't work, you will be informed later. It takes experience to understand that. And we see, Travis doesn't have the experience of a woman taking him out the game. Now we got to pay attention to what it is, and we got to call a spade a spade. It is what it is. But, he's defending, his woman at this point, as he should, He should defend his woman, but in all actuality, he doesn't understand that when a relationship doesn't work, they go into the cleaners, man. In these situations, as these guys, NFL players, basketball players, a woman is not going to lead the situation peacefully. They're always going to go to the bank with this situation. And these guys, they never understand it until it's in their face. You can tell them and pre-warn them about the outcome, right? But they got to learn on their own. I wonder what y'all think though. Do y'all think she's with him because she sees the potential in his financial status? She understands that when they get married, he has to break bread. And a lot of guys, get in these relationships when they got things and they think that the woman really loves them. And we all got to be honest. You are with your partner because what you can benefit from. If it's physically, emotionally, financially, you with that person because how you benefit from the situation. Not because, I just love this person. Nah, it's something about this person that fulfills something in your body that you can't fulfill yourself besides sex. And this is who she has to look at every day, right? And we all know the brother's a funny looking brother. All actuality, all honesty, the brother's a funny looking brother, man. And they said she was with him since he was in high school. And they said he had a lot of clout in high school. So she seen that he had potential to be what he's become. You understand? And now he proposed to her. He's expected to marry her. What y'all think the outcome's gonna be? What do you think the outcome is gonna be? Because there's been so many NFL players that have been in position doing their thing and they end up getting taken out every single time. And I don't know why he thinks he's any different in this situation, honestly. I really can't think why he thinks he's any different when we all know the outcome of this situation. She's gonna go ahead and play her part right now, right? And I'm sure she's getting all kinds of crazy DMs from everybody, right? It's other people out there that she's going to be physically attracted to. And it's going to come a time when they're having an argument, when they're beefing, and she's going to want to turn to somebody to fulfill that moment. And I'm going to just call a spade, man. She looks like an opportunist to me. And that's just me saying what I think. That's my opinion. She sees he has a bright future and he doesn't understand how things work between men and women. Just coming out of college, young brother, right? And he thinks that because they've been together for 5 years, that she would never do him like that. And you know that's what men say in these situations, right? Honestly, that's what they say. Oh, my girl would never do this to me. No, she would never do that to me. She not like that. No, never. Until that situation is knocking at your door. We got to be honest, man. The brother doesn't see what's going to happen. He doesn't see that this woman, and she's a pretty woman. We got to be honest. She's real pretty, real pretty. And I'm sure there's so many men at her throat. And we all know women love attention. Now, let's be real now. We all know women love attention. And a guy like Travis here is thinking that this is the one. You know, we all fall in love. We all think we got the one when we in those situations. And I really think it takes a different type of experience to understand how women think. And this is something that you just don't automatically know. You don't just say, wake up one day and you understand how women think. You have to have those different experiences, whereas though you've been done wrong for you to really, really understand it. And I'm sure they've had rocky situations, but from what we know, he used to sit outside the club and wait for her while she went inside the club and partied. Now, when that was said, that let me know where exactly he stands with her and how she looks at it. She even said he DM'd me and I ignored him because he had a girlfriend. But now she think that he wouldn't DM anybody else because he got with her? Come on, man. We really got to pay attention, man. And, you know, our brothers always get lost in these situations, man. And we see it over and over. These dudes get in a financial situation, and these women pop out the woodworks. These dudes work hard to get to these positions and allow these type of women to suck them dry. And then they end up hating themselves later in life when they see that the woman really didn't care about them the way they thought. And you know, I'm gonna play it right here. Bro is like, he's saying, man, I know my woman.
I never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that. I ain't playing. Y'all better stop. All the clickbaiting pages. You know, when we was sitting down and I was at my papa shop, we was talking about my family. What was they gonna do while I was in there signing stuff? I had all my family there. And that's why she did. That's why she said she's gonna stay there so they can get stuff. That's why she said she's gonna sit there so they can get stuff, have fun there. She wanted to go back. They wanted to go back. Someone wanted to go back to the hotel. Some of them didn't. Y'all trying to make everything. Y'all want everything for clicks. Like, stop that. That's crazy. Like, y'all hate on me and then y'all go and hate on my girl. Like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feel. We're inseparable, bro. We with each other. Like, she hurting, of course I'm gonna be hurting. If I'm hurting, of course she gonna be hurting. Like, y'all, come on, man. That John hurt, bro. But then again, I'm talking to people that in life. Go ahead, bro. I don't care. I would rather all y'all leave right now and go send a text message so when she wake up in the morning, she get on her phone, nothing but positivity, nothing but, you know, positive energy. Yeah, she's still sleeping. She slumped. You know, you hurt, bro. You just cry yourself to sleep and you just be gone. Like, she drunk like OD amount tonight for no reason. Nah, she sleep. She's gone. She'll be up in the morning. Where can they send messages at? Discord. 7 people typing letters. That's cool. That's good. Appreciate it.
What did you send me, Stu?
That'd be the best sleep. It does, but I don't need her to go sleep no sad. It's kind of hard. It's hard on me because I can't even help her. Like, chat, all the world. You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about.
Now listen, this here is coming from a young brother, you know, that's in love and doesn't understand that it can get real sticky when the relationship falls out after this level. You can think that a woman's gonna ride with you, right? Until a real serious situation happens. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be dudes that got the same type of money that he has, gonna be on her heels, but got a better appearance. And this is what he's not understanding now. And he gave her the level of exposure, whereas though it's gonna be top level dudes that's gonna be trying to get at her. And you know, she said she's been with black guys, she's been with white guys, but I'm sure this is probably the funniest looking dude she's ever been with, in all actuality, in all honesty. And when she breaks his heart, it's gonna be a guy with the bag just like him that has a better appearance that's gonna be at her. And I'm telling you, she's gonna be the one that tears his pockets up. And you know, our brothers, we always get caught up every time, you know, with that smile, with that skin complexion. And we really think that these joints right here, love him. You said, I hope he got a prenuptial or it'll be half, Eddie. I want half. Now, I'm going to tell you, bro, even if he gets a prenuptial agreement, I'm going to be honest, they still got a way to try to get at that bag. And guys don't understand that. Y'all see what Jeezy going through. Jeezy going through it right now. Jeezy came in the game understanding, street nigga now, understanding that I need to have a prenup. Jeannie Ma is fighting against the prenup to try to make sure she secures the bag. And you know, the girlfriend spoke out, right? And she tried to like explain herself in this situation. And I think that was bad, because when you are in a relationship, the woman got to understand at this level, people going to have an opinion. You got to just go ahead and let them talk. You trying to explain yourself is going to come back and bite you later, for the fact that we all know if the relationship doesn't work, what's going to happen? She's going to want half. And if they start having kids, he's going to have a healthy child support bill. It's the same scenario over and over. And these dudes keep falling for it, thinking that she loves them. And you know, listen to her right here, though. Listen to her.
Seeing all this stuff online, because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated looked the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who was a SoundCloud rapper. And then Travis. So I have never dated the same type physically. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me. And he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things. But that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being. And that's why we're together. And that's why we're still together to this day. So that's that. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that I don't know where that started, but that's not what I said. But what y'all didn't see before the clip, me and him were talking. We had already interacted. I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because the security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there, they didn't want no one to storm the field, so they had 1,000 security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down, like the family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through, but they let the cheerleaders on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like, he had already seen it. I already congratulated him. We had already spoke, got on the field, and then I was upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody. And then what y'all don't see after 5-second clip is right after that, I let it go. I was like, you know what, like, celebrate. We took pictures. We were with our families, and then we went to his meet and greet. Had another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah. Next clip. The Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here, or do you want me to go with the family, or do you want me to come with you? Because what y'all don't know, again, off of a 7-second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas, they worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I'm never annoyed with fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It's like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, do I stay here? Do I come with you? Like, what? And he was like, you could do what you want. Like, you could sit there. You can go shop. You can come to the hotel. You can walk around. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know. Like I said, the things that I see people make up is truly crazy because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not. And then bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online. Okay, now the last thing, this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So, when his name was called, I instantly was gonna, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there, and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment, and because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are going to be like, oh, why is she crying? Like, you know, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put someone and their partner together. So I had the seat right next to him because that was my assigned seats. I didn't have a choice. And then the hugging thing. Travis came and hugged me because he just went down the line. I was first in line, then his mom, then Coach Prime. He came straight to me first. I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't have to tell him to do anything. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. But yeah, everyone is making this crazy narratives in their head. So I just wanted to clear it up. And that is the truth. That's what happens. And
hey, listen, man. Come on, man. We all know she's an opportunist, man. Come on, man. Hey, bro, you said these chicks invest in college players hoping she hit the lotto with them. You already know, man. You said Biggie wasn't handsome balls till he got the bag. Then Faith said he's so fine. And that's normally how it happens. It always happens like that. You know, these dudes that know if they didn't have any money or if they weren't on the way to get the bag, they wouldn't be able to pull a chick that looked like this at all. But when they start to develop into something, these chicks come out the blue because they see what it is. They know what's about to be. And bro can play football. He's a great football player. And she sat and laid on it and seen the opportunity and capitalized. And right now she playing her position. But they did say that she was hard-eyeing somebody's pictures. I don't know who it was, but they said she was hard-eyeing somebody's pictures. Travis thought this is the one. I mean, do y'all really think this is the one right here? Do y'all think that this is the one? Knowing what we know about how these football players put themselves in this situation with these women that they really think is for them. I don't think that this situation is going to last past 2 years, man. And that's honest. I think a couple years into the NFL, it's going to be over. Once she gets out there and gets that exposure, whereas though the guys already on that level is out there and she get to seeing different people that she's attracted to, she's going to end up swaying on bro. And he doesn't understand that. At this age, he doesn't understand that this woman is 23 years old. Her life has just begun. She is about to see another level of life, right? And it's all coming from his exposure. Now, everybody else at that level is going to be able to see her and they're going to be on her. But he doesn't understand this yet. And you know, he got to learn the hard way, honestly. It takes experience to know what's going to happen. You know, he's in love right now. He got something pretty. She's on him. She's making him feel good. You know, things is going his way in his career. But what about when they not going his way? What about when she's not physically attracted to him and she doesn't care because she has full access to his money? That's what he's not paying attention to. When she get full access to the money, she's going to want a different level of excitement, man. And guys don't be paying attention to this because they get blinded by who they're with at the time. You know, a woman can do this to a man. They can make a man feel like this is who she wants. This is the game now. A woman knows how to make a man feel like I love you. At this age right here, she might care about the man and she might even think that she loves him, right? But she's going to have more options that he doesn't understand that's right in front of him. It's going to be options for her now. And he don't understand that it's going to be a different level of options. Guys that got a bigger bag than you. And you're exposing her to these people. Rich dudes now, they don't got to just be athletes. I'm talking about rich dudes. And she's a little cutie. So what you think they gonna do? They gonna be at her, and it's nothing he's gonna be able to do. And we're gonna hear about it. He is going to be feeling this. And guys don't understand this when you're young, man. This is something that you'll never understand as a young man. You will never understand as a young man that you have no control over your woman at that age. We don't know what love is at that age because you haven't experienced it. You might feel like you care and you like this person, but you don't understand. You said she gotta have a baby first. Then it's the phase 2 of the prenuptial, alimony, child support, a house or two, and a couple of cars. She came up. That's what's gonna happen though, bro. That is what's gonna happen. Once she had a baby, and then, some things happen in the relationship where she might not like something he does, and she's already side-eyeing the fans. The man got fans, and that's a part of the sport. She's already side-eyeing the fans when he's interacting with them, right? So once she sees that he's getting that attention and he's not really paying her as much attention, she has the baby, that's when she gonna go look for another attention from somebody else. And when she does, and the relationship don't work, she gonna take him to the bank. It happens every single time. I don't understand how men don't see it. You can't let a woman have that type of power and control to make her think like you can't get nobody else. And I'm sure that's how she feels because you can see how he talks and takes up for her. I'm going to be honest with you, man. He better not take her to the NBA game. They going to pull her. And that's real. It's going to be some jokers that look better than bro, with a bigger bag than bro, and they willing to spend it just to spend it in front of him to make sure that he feels it. And people don't understand the game, man. It's a lot of opportunists out here, man. It's a lot of women that are opportunists. You know what I mean? It's some good women out here. But at this level, you really don't get that kind of love. And guys don't understand it because the money shadows the love. I'm going to tell you that. The money overpowers the love at this level of life. Women love money. They can love you too. But at this level now, they're looking at it as, I don't need you. I got your money. And if you say you going to go out and get married, which is he already proposed to her, she going to be ready to get this bag, man. Yeah, you said no music or movie awards either. His joint gone. I can already see it. I can see it. I'm looking right at her. We can see, bro, she is going to be out the window. Right now, she just setting her feet right now. That's all. Bro is going to have broads at him too. And we don't know if he's looking at other broads because he might be too, thinking like, I got the money. She ain't going nowhere. And a lot of guys do that. They get the plan thinking that because of their status, no matter if they funny looking or not, that the woman is not going to step out on them, right? It's a lot of dudes that think about it that way. And they get out there playing, they DMing other broads, and then they get caught up. And now she out there playing. And the first thing she going to do is blame it on him. But he better sit back and understand that I don't think it was a good move for bro to get her a ring, to propose to her. Not right now, bro. Wait some time. Guys always want to rush because they meet these women that look good to them, and they start putting that proposition on them. You know I want to be married. You know I want to be married. You better marry me. And they've been together for a while, and now that he's made it to this level, bag on point now, right? You already know what it is. You better marry me. I want a ring. Are you gonna get me a ring? And now he done got the ring. She flexing the ring off. She want to show everybody she ready to get married, right? So what you think gonna happen after she had a baby? We already know. It's gonna be trouble, man. And I can already see she gonna be hanging out with Future or somebody. And this is what happened with these joints. These joints that say, I love him for him and I only want to be with him. She gonna be somewhere with Future or somebody. Straight playing over there. One of these rap artists that's already up in the game. Because you better know they got fantasies too, man. She got a celebrity crush. And it ain't him. I'm going to tell you that right now. She got a celebrity crush and it ain't him. She's already conquered him. And that's one thing guys get to absent-minded about women, right? They get to thinking that they not looking at nobody else. It's only me, because that's what she's telling you. But you better understand that these women be looking too. And she's conquered this dude, man. Because he wants to prove to the world that this is my baby. I'm with her. But he's doing it for her. So by that lets it be known to her, I got a sucker. Let's be real, man. That's letting it be known to her that I got a sucker. And when you do that to the world and show in front of the world at this level, this is an early stage. Now you just got in position. You just got the Heisman. Come on, bro. Get your game right. Focus on your craft. And if she rocking with you, she gonna be there for you. But these dudes want to show the world that, listen, this is my girl. And all you do is put the pitch out there to the world like, look at her. I'm sure it's a whole bunch of dudes in her DM. You said, dude look like Chucky with locks. Straight up. Look crazy. He know it. He been told that all his life. Them Smooth brothers on her. You know, now he don't know it yet. Of course they on her. He don't understand that these dudes is on her. That's because he think what she's telling him is solid. You know, guys like this, they meet these type of broads and they really think when she's talking, she mean what she say. And at this level, it's all kinds of dudes that's on her heels, man. They can't wait to spin a bag on her. And she fresh. She brand new to the game. It's so many dudes that's on her right now. He don't even understand it, man. And I'll give it about 2 years, honestly. I give it about 2 years. This shit gonna blow up. And when it blow up, he gonna be sick. You understand this? He's not gonna know how to face the world. And it's guys that never had this experience. When it does happen to them, they don't know how to face the world now. Their careers go down. They start losing stuff. They be ready to check out. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's guys like this that don't understand that the woman is just with you because of your success. And they already said in high school, she spotted him and she played on him. What she doing now? And she understands. See, and I'm going to say she's smart. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say she is smart because she's playing her position through all of this noise that's going on. She's playing her position and she still got him feeling like she'll never go nowhere. That's why I'm going to say she real smart in my eyes. I can't take that from her. But what I'm saying about bro is he need to open up his eyes. This is what I'm saying. Brothers don't never want to open up their eyes and understand that when you are at this level financially, the woman is looking at you for your money. They're not looking at you for nothing else. So you have to play it to that level. Super smart. That's what she's doing. She's securing the bag. And we have to be real honest with that. She is securing the bag. And, you know, she's already been with the guy. She's used to looking at him. So that is what it is. But he can't understand that when she does leave him, she's not going to be going to go get another guy like him. He doesn't understand that. And he's not going to be able to understand that every woman you get now is only with you for your money. They not with you for no other reason. It's not you, it's your money. Because if you didn't have that bag, she wouldn't be out there trying to defend how much she loves you. And brothers don't understand this, man. I'm going to keep it a bean. This is what the brothers don't understand. You out there thinking that this woman is with me just for me. She's seen how you played in high school. And this is honest. She watched your your high school game. She watching you through college. She's seen the excitement everybody has for you in the game. But you don't understand that. And she played her part the way she should have. Because she got you to get the ring. You're going to end up getting her pregnant. Then she's going to end up taking you to court. It's the same process for these dudes. I don't understand why they keep falling for her. They really think like this pretty woman right here is really attracted to you. And he's not thinking about, yes, a woman to be with guys that they're not attracted to, right? But if you got that money, that's all she thinking about. She's saying to herself, man, if this don't work out, I'm going to make sure I take him to the cleaners. She's saying this to herself, and this is no cap. She's telling herself, but she not telling us. She definitely for the streets. Hey, Dexter, she definitely for the streets. Come on, man. They already said he was sitting outside the club while she go inside the club. Any man that would do something like that, you better know if the woman is messing with you, she don't respect you. She seen the highlights of his game. She understood that this guy is going to be something. She knows this, and this is big facts. She laid on the situation, and we're going to see, just like all the other players, what happens to him. This is a story that's already playing out right in front of our eyes. And in her mind, she might be saying, oh, I would never do that, but if it don't work out, I got to do it. It's the same everywhere you go. You said naughty slim nose. Real stuff. Real stuff. He acting as if she wouldn't leave, but we all know when this situation hit the fan, she taking bro to the cleaners, man. These type of joints will be the joints that'll put you out of your house. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. These type of joints will be the type of joints that'll be acting like they with you and then call a domestic violence on you and then say, come out later and say, yo, he was doing this to me the whole time. This is how he was treating me the whole time, right? To make it look as if this is how he was treated, even if he wasn't, right? These the type of joints that'll come out later and say he was doing this to me, he was doing that to me, just to secure the spot so they can get him up out of there. And it's crazy that Our brothers don't see this, man. You said Chucky Travis never had a woman on his top, so he's in love. And bro, I agree with you here. I really agree with you. He's never had a woman that looked like this, or probably any woman that had this type of vibe for him, right? And he's thinking like, she ain't going nowhere. She with me. She love me. In all actuality, right? She already secured the bag in her mind. She's willing to put up with some things that maybe some women wouldn't. But she's already securing the bag. Yes, sir. You said her call Anthony Edwards, a.k.a. Edmund. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, man. Our brothers don't understand this, man. They really be thinking the joints be with them. They really be thinking that these are the joints that really love them. Until in the end, when they see who they go for, and then they come back and talk to the world, and they come back and say, man, I didn't know, but you know, I loved her and I respected her. Nah. A pretty joint like this is not into this type of guy. And we got to keep it a bean, man. Hit the like button, man. If you watching, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it, man. These type of joints, they know how to play the game, man. And I'm going to be real, man. That's the thing with the sisters, man. They don't be knowing how to play the part. And we got to be honest. These joints right here, they know how to play the part to take you to the cleaners later. The sisters, they get out of control from the door. I ain't even gonna lie, you know, and I love my sisters. I love them. But they get out of control from the door, so they don't know how to play the back and take you to the cleaners later. These joints, they make you feel like they love you. They make you feel like it's a different type of connection. And then later on, when they bust him upside the head, he's not gonna understand why. Well, I really thought she loved me. I really thought she cared. You know, we was together 6-7 years. I never seen any signs. Well, you should have seen the signs when she had you sitting outside the club while she was in the club partying. You should have seen those signs. And, you know, guys don't be wanting to understand that, yeah, it's women that deal with some people that they're not attracted to. But of course she is physically attracted to something. Think about this now. And guys don't be wanting to be real with themselves. She's physically attracted to somebody. So if a guy is on her top in her DM, she's going to wait for the opportunity to respond. Like she did with him. The same exact thing. She was like, he had a girlfriend and I didn't respond because he had a girlfriend. I'm not messing up nobody's home. The guy was in your DM trying to cheat on his old girl. What you think he gonna do with you? Now we gotta be real now. If he was in your DM, I'm sure he's in other bras' DM because he got the bag now. He's gonna be able to strike something. But everything that wants to strike him is only going to want to deal with him for the bag, man. And a lot of guys don't want to admit it, don't want to be honest with themselves. When you got money, that's what they there for. They not there because you look good, because they're attracted to you. They're attracted what they can get from you. She's attracted from seeing financial stability here. Smart. I got to say that. This is a smart woman. She see the financial stability here. This is what she's attracted to. And she's playing this one well. She done came out and spoke to the people, let the people know, listen, I love him. He don't even understand it yet. He can't see that this is about money yet. Not yet. Because she said she been with me for 5 years. It's a lot of women that know how to sit around and play their part. But when they crack your motherfucking head, I'm going to be honest now. When they crack your motherfucking head, it's to another level. And we can see that's what's going to happen with him. You said they don't remember Dennis Rodman with straight lace until the female turned him out. We've been crazy ever since. Yeah, Dennis went and married himself. He was super crazy. But pretty joints like this right here, they opportunists, man. She knows she can get somebody better. And what he did, all he did was give her the exposure. He gave her a different level of exposure so the people can see who she is. This exposure is going to have the wolves on her ass, man. And we got to be honest. The wolves is going to be on her ass, man. The guys that got way more paper than he got, they going to be on her. They not going to care about that relationship with them. This is an opportunity for them to step in. And my bros don't want to be real with themselves, man. When you come in the game at this level, you got to focus on you and get you together. You got to make sure you secure what you trying to do. If she going to be with you, she going to understand that, hold on, baby, we don't need to get married yet. What are we rushing to get married for? These dudes come in 21 and they rushing to get married? Come on, man. She watched him in high school and seen the level of clout that he had in high school. And she went on in. She said he was DMing her and she knew he had a girlfriend, so she didn't respond. Come on, man. So if you knew he was DMing you and he had a girlfriend and you didn't respond, what you think he gonna do with you? So you willing to accept that? And this what I see is the funny part. So you knew he was DMing you while he had a girlfriend, and you was willing to accept now that he doesn't have a girlfriend. So you thinking because he got with you, he ain't gonna DM nobody else? Nah, she's not thinking that. She's thinking about the money. This is business to her. And, you know, brothers don't be paying attention to that. They don't pay attention that these type of women are dealing with you for business and you think it's love. You really think that this is a love relationship when this is straight business. It's just a business that you're not going to profit from. It's a business that she's going to profit from. And she understands that, but he doesn't. We got to wake up, fellas. We got to understand that when you are at a high level in life, your business to a woman, she's not going to deal with you if it's not going to benefit her. So you have to make sure that you hold the relationship down in that manner, understanding that she's only with me because what I got. She's not with me because she just loves me. I'm the only one for her. Nah, she's with me because she benefits from this. And once he marries her, even if he gets a prenup, it's going to cost him. I'm going to be honest with that. Even if she gets a prenup, he get the prenup, it's going to cost him. But I even doubt that he gets a prenup. And that's keeping it a bean. I don't think bro is even smart enough to try to make sure that she understands that, hold on, you're not going to take what I work for. And this is what I'm saying. It's guys like him that they'll get a woman like this pregnant and won't even get a DNA test. Real rap. It's guys like him that won't even get a DNA test because they don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. When every man at that level, even at a lower level, should get a DNA test. I appreciate it, bro. Anybody watching the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I appreciate it, and share this video. It's guys like him that don't understand that. She is an opportunist, man. Do y'all think she look like she really want to be in this situation? Look how she stands away from him. Look at how she was kissing him. I really don't think he understands that though. My brothers got to wake up, man, and understand that you got to protect your bag by all means necessary. You don't go out here and work and risk and bust your butt to not secure your spot, to make sure that you don't get taken. But this is what she's doing. She gonna secure a spot, but he's not. He's real vulnerable to this situation because he's never had something to this caliber on that level. So he's real vulnerable to this situation, man. And like I said, he's probably not even going to get a DNA test because he doesn't want her to feel uncomfortable and say, well, why would you want a DNA test? Why would you want that? No. You got to protect your bag by all means necessary. This is your bag. But I'm hoping something to come to light in brother's head to understand. Hold up, let me take a step back. I don't want to rush this. I just came in the game. I love you, you love me. Let's be a fiance for a while. Let's not rush this. But you know, he's probably going to be the type of dude that'll say, baby, we ready to get married right now. Let's do it. And you know what she going to do? When she get mad at him, she going to be ready to put him out the house. It's the same scenario for these dudes, man. They allow these women to trick them into thinking that they really love them. When it's all about the money. It's all about the money, man. I try to tell people all the time, when you get to a certain age in life, it's about business, man. So you got to deal with it like it's about business. Especially when you dealing with some money. Everybody needs money to live. Everybody wants money. So if you in position, what you think the person that's with you want? She want that bag. And she can tell you she love you. Yeah. But when things don't go right, you better understand. She gonna want what she's feel is owed to her. You know, they always feel like the time they put in is worth more than you think. You might be saying, yeah, baby, I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna take care of you. No, she wanna take what she thinks is hers. Now, this is mine. I'm owed this. I deserve this. You owe me this. And these dudes every time fall victim to it. And I'm going to keep it a bean with that, man. Every single time. I haven't seen one of these dudes that haven't. I want to know one of these NFL players or NBA players that you know that been in these situations that came out good. Every one of them. We see what happened to Tom Brady. Tom Brady thought he had the best woman ever. When you got that money, and Tom Brady's joint, what'd he say, ran off with Antonio Brown. She wanted a brother. So this funny looking dude here, she knows she can get somebody better looking than him. In all honesty, man, she knows that. She knows that she can get somebody better looking, more money. This just exposed her to a whole nother level of people. That's all it did. It gave her the exposure where now she's going to be able to get a top-notch dude all the time. I'm going to tell you that now because there's always a sucker out there. And we got to keep it a beam, man. There's always a sucker out there that's willing to think that she's with me. She doesn't want nobody but me. And we gonna watch this situation play out the way exactly how I'm saying it. She's gonna marry the guy, yes. Had a baby with the guy. Her name is gonna be attached to everything. And then he's gonna have to figure it out from there. When she says, this ain't working, I want a divorce. And then that's when we gonna see her all across social media showing us who she really is. This happens every single time. You got the best woman and she's all for you until you have a falling out. And this is what I say about people. You really don't know somebody till you have a falling out with them. You think you know someone and you really think they're there for you until you're in a sticky situation and y'all fall out. That's who you get to know who you really got. And I can see this right now turning into a disaster. She got to wake up every day next to this joker. Like, let's be real. She got to wake up every day next to this joker if they together all the time. And in her mind, she see a big dollar sign on his face. That's it. She don't see nothing attractive when she look at the man. She says, this is a dollar sign. And she said, it's not about looks to me. So that's letting you know she doesn't find the man attractive. For her to even make a statement of that nature, that is letting you know she's not attracted to him. She sees the financial goal. And you know, it's some pretty women that have messed with high school football players, right? Hoping that they get to this level. She struck gold. Played her part. Made sure he felt good. And I'm telling you, that's what some women don't understand and know how to do. If you able to make a man feel good and to manipulate his love, you able to get whatever out of him. And that's real rap. If you able to make a man feel good and manipulate the love for him, you able to get whatever out of it. I really think she's smart for that though. This is just how I feel and this is my opinion. I think she is very smart. It's just bro doesn't understand because he hasn't had the experience. If you had the experience in your life, you understand that these type of women know how to play that game. You said she called her family and friends and said, got him. I bet, man. I could bet that. I bet she called the family and let them know I struck gold. My future is bright. Our future is bright. And it's crazy. Bro will go out here and work so hard to build a life for himself, right? And she'll be over there busting her money down with her peoples. This is not the stuff we pay attention to, though. We don't understand how to pay attention to that. She'll be out here putting it together, watching you, and then take your money over there with her peoples. And then say that she was rightfully owed this money because the time she put in with you. Come on, man. Hey, listen. Sometimes we gotta learn the hard way. And I'm gonna keep it a being with that, man. Sometimes we gotta learn the hard way. But what's messed up and crazy is we continue to watch these dudes go down the same path. Why don't we learn this yet? Why don't we understand that they're only with you for the money? She understands it though. She playing the cards right though, but he's not. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's from not having that experience. Even though they said he was popular in high school, right? I'm sure the bros might have hung out with him, but at high school, you ain't got the bag. They don't want to be seen with you, and we gotta be real with that. The bros, whoever was talking to him in high school, they was talking to him on a low. They didn't want to be seen with him in high school because he didn't have no money. Now we see. This is about the bag. Let me see my best sounds. Let me see. Said, leave them alone. You sound ridiculous. As if they just got together. You sound jealous. Build up instead of tearing down. Listen, I'm just calling a spade, man. I'm just calling a spade. Real rap. We gotta call a spade, man. This ain't me being jealous. This just me calling it what it is. I know. I done seen situations where guys been in relationships with these type of women. And every single time they get robbed. I haven't seen one person that was doing good, that was in a relationship, that have gotten married, that it worked out good for them. Especially when they got something pretty. It's business, man. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because when a woman goes out, there's so many people that's trying to get at them. When she's out there in the streets, there's people trying to talk to her everywhere she go. Every second. And if it ain't right at home, what you think gonna happen? It's plenty of dudes on that level that he's on that's gonna be trying to get at her because she's well known now. The world knows her. It ain't about you now. Yeah, you got your football career. Yeah, that's cool. But there's other guys over there that's rich like that too now. Cause he light rich. He ain't heavy rich. It's some heavy rich dudes out there that want to just play with her. They willing to spend a heavy bag to play with her. And we got to be honest. You know, everybody don't want to be honest with that. Everybody don't want to be honest with that, man. It's some dudes that's on a whole nother level and they willing to spend that money to play with her and allow you to go back home. They're going to let you keep her. Go ahead, you can have her. I'm going to spend this check. I'm willing to go ahead and give her 40, 50,000 to play with her. Now, let's be real now. Let's be real. I done seen plenty dudes get wiped out on a lower level thinking that they got something pretty. They might got a little something, but they ain't have millions. So think about these guys that got millions. Let's be real. Think about these guys that got millions of dollars. Why is she going to want to stick around in this situation whenever they have a problem? And that's why I tell people, you don't know somebody until you have a discrepancy. That's when you learn who's who. That's when you able to understand who you dealing with, when you have a discrepancy. Not, oh, just let them be and I sound like a hater. No. Wait till they have a discrepancy. I hope you come back to the post when they have a discrepancy, because I'm going to be going live when they have a discrepancy. And we're going to talk about it. And I hope I see you again, my best sounds. Because it happens all the time. This is the same process for everybody, man. This is life. And the more money you got, the more they're going to willing to take you out if it don't go their way. And we got to be real. If it don't go how they want it to go, they're going to be ready to rob you. That's it. This relationship didn't work. You owe me half. We see it every single time. Look at Jeezy and Jeannie Ma. Jeezy thought he had a little bad foreign thing, right? And that's my guy, Jeezy. I rock with Jeezy. He even tried to get the prenup signed because he think he got this little pretty thing. She would never do this to me. We got a kid together. But we see what's happening with him now. She trying to get her paper. You owe me something. You don't just owe me child support. You owe me alimony and you owe me half of that bag. This is the game, man. It's like, and it's dudes now, they allowing these women to lie to them, all honesty, to make them feel like this would never happen. Why can't these dudes come in the game with an open mind, understanding that this can happen? Why not? I'm wondering why people don't respect that. Why men can't come in the game with an open mind, understanding that this is the outcome. If it don't work out, she gonna be at my neck. Real rap. But this is not what people paying attention to. You want to be the guy to say, I'm willing to take her word that she just loves me. Nah. That's not the game, man. That's not the game when you got that bag, man. And I'm going to keep it a beam, man. When you got that bag, that's not the game, man. They understand that it's opportunity. There is no love when you're dealing with millions of dollars, man. There is no love, man. It's not like if the relationship don't work, she gonna say, I don't want nothing from you. Now, do y'all think that she would say that? Or you would say she deserves? Come on now. So this guy goes out here, busts his butt on the field, risks himself from all these concussions and these injuries. But she says that I deserve half of the bag. And I'm sure she won't even sign a prenup. I'm sitting here thinking about that. I bet she wouldn't even sign a prenup in this situation. Nah, I'm not signing no prenup. She ready to get pregnant now. You know, it's some bras that like her that really wouldn't even want to have a baby by this man unless the bag was like that. Unless she's seen the future of financial stability. But then you got them bras that are willing to go out there and have a baby for nothing. But these joints like this, nah, not at all. I'm going to be real. He said, I wouldn't take At My Best Friend sound too seriously. My man, they sound like those people going around at night trying to do damage control on all the live podcasts concerning Travis' girlfriend. Hey, listen, I agree on that one. I agree. Because we got to be real honest, man. She not in the bro. Look at how she's standing back from him. It's no way she's in the bro. She's not feeling him. She looking at, I got a future of financial stability. And then they're willing to have a baby with Gargoyle. We already know bro look like Gargoyle, right? They're willing to have a baby with Gargoyle. Don't even care because they see the money. It's money. It's just bro don't see it. That's the thing. Bro doesn't understand that it's money. But, you know, people that are older like myself, we understand the game. And I'm sure later on in life, he's going to wish he understood the game. She's still young, man. She's 23 years old. 23 years old. Do you think that this is going to be the last stop for her? Come on, man. Let's be real. At 23 years old, do you think that she's just serious about bro? Come on, man. We got to be real. And, you know, a lot of these dudes get to lying to themselves thinking that because she say something that she mean it. She told me she loved me. She been with me for 5 years. Yeah, she been with you for 5 years. We understand that. But she seen where you was going. She seen the status of you in high school. She knew the status in college. You gonna make it, right? So of course she gonna stay around and play that part and make you feel as if she really loved you. You said you think Dion talked to him after what he's seeing though? Hey, I think Dion talked to him, honestly. But it's really probably not too much he can say to him, because you already know when men are young and they're in love, they not hearing nothing nobody saying. When guys are young and they are in love, they not hearing what nobody talk about. All they thinking about is that they are in love. That's it. I got one. She pretty. She with me. And think about it. He was in her DM. She was ignoring him. And she has a reason now why she ignored him. I ignored him because he had a girlfriend. Nah. You ignored him because you wasn't attracted to him. But I guess you started seeing that buzz he got. Oh yeah, he's a good player. He gonna be something. I might got something here. And what she do? She played the position to the fullest. And it got her right where she wanted. He's in love with her. He don't care what nobody say. He's willing to marry her. And that's what he gonna end up doing. I can see it coming. He gonna go all the way with it, and then she gonna be the one to take him out, man. I believe he tried some, but he just tiptoeing around it with him. But remember, Dion was a big simp too. And this is what I say, man. All them dudes, man, they come in the game and they get tricked. You there to play football. You there to handle business, right? Stop thinking that you're going to come in this game and you got love. No, people got things on their mind. She's looking at a goal and he doesn't even see it. This is a goal for her. I got somebody that made it to the NFL, that's rich, that's willing to marry me, right? And I'm gonna give him a baby. So I know I got a permanent check for 18 years. Now let's be real with that, man. This is what's happening. These dudes are not paying attention. But it comes from experience that you have to understand it. She see the check. And these type of women already secure the future in their mind. But the guy don't see it. He don't see that he's ready to have an expense. And it's going to be an outrageous expense in the long run. He don't see it. This is something that we don't understand as youngins, man. And I'm going to be 100%, man. I don't care. We don't understand this as youngins. We come in the game of life thinking that when we in love, this is it. But the disappointment is what wakes us up every single time. And you can't change it when it happens. All you can do is try to tell your story to somebody else. All you can do is try to enlighten somebody else what happened to you and what you shouldn't do. But it's something about the way love makes you feel that it overpowers everything that anybody says. When you in love at that age, you don't care what nobody trying to tell you. All you understand is I'm in love. I love her. But when the fallout comes, that's when everybody that was trying to enlighten you and tell you what was going on, you want to listen. Now you understand. Right now you blocking everybody out. You don't want to hear nothing nobody's saying. No, she loves me. This is my baby. She been with me for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And this is what he's saying to the world. She been with me for 5 years. I know my girl. not understanding that she's 23. People's mind change all the time. And this is something that he's not going to understand yet. No matter who says it to him, he can hear it from his mom. He still wouldn't understand that. And I'm going to keep it a bean. He can literally hear his mom tell him, listen, son, I'm your mother. I know what it is. I've been through things. Nah, not right now. I love her. But the experience is what's going to wake him up. This is something that you can't be taught in school. You can't understand this in school. This is a experience situation. They can't teach you this in school to understand, to pay attention. Not at all. This is something that you have to experience from your own view, your own feelings. And these guys learn on a total different level. They have to learn the hard way. They have to lose millions of dollars. They have to pay thousands of dollars in child support. They have to pay alimony while their girl, their ex-wife, is running off with a whole nother man. While she's over here taking pipe from another man, you have to pay her every single month. And don't let her put you out your house. Now let's keep it a bean with that. Don't let her take your house from you, because I done seen it happen to guys. Lose their whole entire house, and then they have a whole nother man in your house. And don't care that you had this house built, that this was your house. This is the game, man. But our brothers don't understand this, man. And it's like you can't even have another man sit down and tell you this to get you to understand it, because you in love. The way you feel about this person overruns anything they're trying to tell you about the experience that they had as a man and a woman doing this to them. This is the game, man. From experience, you understand it. The woman will be them put you out your own house, have a whole nother man in the house, running around in his boxers in your house now, that you done paid millions for. But you won't understand it. We see what's going on, man. We see Drea. Drea know how to play the game heavy. And the guy is fighting and got her put out the crib. But she didn't want to leave willingly. But she running around with a whole nother man. This is the game, man. But everybody want to say, let her be, let them be. No, we know what the process going to be. Bro don't understand, it's a stick up. He don't even see the gun yet. You hear me? It's a stick up. I'm going to keep it a bean. It's a stick up, man. This is straight robbery without the strap. And we got to keep it a bean, man. She the smart one, not him. All the publicity that she getting right now. What about the person that's her favorite, her crush? He might be the one DMing her right now. You hear me? How we don't know he not responding to some broads and she just laying on it. He might be having a side relationship with another broad, right? And she just laying on it, waiting to secure everything, the marriage, the baby, everything, right? And then stick it to him, and now she running around over here. But this is the game that fellas do not expect when they're in love. But it's a part of the game. And a woman to make you believe that it was your fault that this happened. You said her mom and aunts coached her well. Yes, they did. You can tell. Hey, bro, you said that so well, bro. GFTV, bro. You said that so well. Her moms and her aunts coached her well. because she's sticking in there. They make sure that man feels good. Make sure you show that man that you love him. Make sure you be there for him. And that's what she doing. But the crash is way more intense than what we see right now. I'm going to tell you that right now. The crash is different. It hits your gut different. When a woman is trying to take you out the game and you love her, it's a different crash. And then to watch her go be with another man after you invested everything into her, after you publicly showed the world that this is us. And now these pictures that's up, you know, people will have pictures on Instagram and Facebook, and they can take them down, right? These pictures that we see are on the internet, and they're never coming down. So he's going to have to go relive this forever. And fellas, don't be paying attention to that, man. We got to keep this shit a beam, man. Fellas, do not pay attention to this shit, man. We watch everybody that comes into the NFL, NBA, the game, that make their way this way. They always get smacked across the head every single time. You can't name one person that came into the game all in love, showed their woman off, that she didn't run off. I was watching something, I think on Tasha K the other day. It was a woman that bragged about sleeping with her baby dad's teammates. And she was proud to say this. This was a proud moment for her. The world's looking at her like, you dummy. But this is something that she didn't present to this man when she wanted to be with him. She's telling him, I love you. I want you. You're the only one for me. This is the goal, the objective, to put this image. But the woman got on Tasha K and said, I slept with his teammates, and was proud. Do you think that she made sure that he felt like that when she first got with him? Negative. Not at all. That wasn't how she made him feel. She made him feel, I love you. I want to be with you. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. Vet, what you say? Why are you pretending you care about Travis? It is not your business. You sound jealous of his success. No, Vet, I'm happy of his success. I'm happy. I'm just telling the brother what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. As men, from experience, we all know she going to take him out the game. We all know this. You haven't seen one NFL, NBA player that showed their simp abilities to the world that the girl didn't rock their socks. But I'm saying, I understand you coming from a woman's point of view, right? So that you want to support women in these situations, and you want, you know, this behavior to continue to happen. But I don't agree with the behavior. I know the process. When things don't work out in these situations, the woman always wants to tear the man a new butthole. Straight up. This is the game. And he doesn't understand this yet. I'm not saying I'm not happy for the brother. I'm happy that he's in love. But I hope that he watches out for what's going to happen. It's the same procedure for every guy. When you make it to this level, this is what happens. You think that she going to say, I don't want none of those millions when it don't work out? You think that if he didn't have no money, Vet, that she would want to have a baby with him and get married to him? Like, let's be real. Do you think that? Not at all. It would never happen. She wouldn't even look his way if he didn't have that success in his college and going to the NFL. No way. She wouldn't even look his way, let alone want to marry him, have a baby with him. Come on, man. Let's be real. It don't happen like that, man. She got lucky. And I'm saying she's smart. I'm really agreeing that she is smart. I agree that. I just think brother's dumb. That's just me being honest. I don't think he's smart at all. I don't think he sees past that he has a pretty woman. He doesn't understand the outcome. He doesn't understand what is about to happen. That's all I'm saying. I understand what's about to happen. I understand that she's an opportunist. I understand that she is securing the bag. I understand that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I understand that she is securing the bag. You said, Vet, you really think Chucky Travis would get her without football? Hell no. Vet know that. Come on, Vet. Vet, let's be real. You really think she would be willing to date him if she didn't see the success? Let's keep it a bean, Vet. Because I know if she didn't see the success in him, she wouldn't want to date him. And now that she sees the success, she's going to secure the after him. She's already putting that in line. Trust me. And we going to talk about it later. I hope you come back and I hope you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, hit that like button for me. Share this video. We going to talk about this later. When the situation goes left, we going to talk about it then. I can already see it coming. Come on, man. When situations don't work like this right here, right? That's when she want to say the man's ugly. That's when she want half of that paper. That's when she's going to say everything that went wrong and why it went wrong in a relationship that's been going wrong for years. But she just stuck with him because she's seen the success in the future. If we being real, she's seen the success in the future. And we have to be real. She understands that he has the bag. The game, man. We got to pay attention to that. We got to be honest, man. We can't not call it what it is. She see what it is, man. He made it. What you think? He made it, man. And she understands that he made it, man. So we gonna see what happens. And I'm telling you what's gonna happen. When it don't work out, she gonna take bro to the cleaners. And he gonna cry in the car. I'm gonna keep it a bean. When it don't work out, he gonna cry in the car. He gonna wish he never met her. It's the same old scenario, man. The same old scenario. Men at this age don't understand what love really is. When you are young, you really don't understand what love is, man. Can we be honest with this, man? This is lust. For him. For her, it's a financial stability. She was smart. Do you know her and her peoples, I'm sure, probably sat around and talked about, girl, you better stay there. You know what you about to get? You know what position you in? I wish I was in that position. Every pretty joint wish they was in that position. You know, it's a lot of joints that go out here and go to these games hoping to bump in one of these guys. She got the position. So it's always people that are going to be in her ear, letting her know what to do. This happens all the time. And she's young. There's going to be people that's older than her that's letting her know, listen, you need to do this. Secure this. Make sure you get a ring. Don't sign a prenup. And I'm sure she's telling him, well, I've been with you for this long. If I wanted to leave, I could have been left. But I'm still here with you. You know, it's the same old talk. If I wanted to leave, I could have been left you. Right? But they won't say that after they get married, right? And then they want to run off on you and leave you. Tiger Woods, listen, that was a good one, bro. Come on. Tiger Woods is another example. Another brother thinking the woman loves him. And what happened? Lead Tiger to turn into an alcoholic. He want to drink every day. Hold on. I'm trying to suppress my pain. That's what happened to these guys. That's why they be turning to the alcohol. That's why they get to turn into different things. Because now they're trying to feel that depression when they really thought that this person loved them. And she gonna go off and be happy with whoever she meet. Keeping it a bean. Whoever she get with, she gonna run off and be happy with him. Because she's already experienced him. When a woman like this conquers a man, you better know she's already planning for the future. And don't nobody want to be real about that. Everybody want to act like they don't want to say this when we all see this. When a woman like this secures her future, she know what she doing. And listen, and it happens to them every time. It loses their mojo. It takes it. It's like it sucks the life out of them. You said he can't even play golf no more. They don't even have the energy for what made them who they are when these situations don't work out. And we got to be real. But I got to say that she's smart. I have to say that. She is a smart one for this. She understood what to do and how to do it. And she found a sucker. We got to be real. She found a sucker. You said, Yvette, you two did to be, you said you too old. Oh, you said you too old to be talking like that. How does he sound jealous of Travis' success? This kid has been manipulated and controlled by this chick for the wrong reasons. I totally agree. Warriors for life. That's 100. But he don't see it yet. You know, Vet is speaking from a woman's point of view, in all honesty. Vet is speaking from a woman's point of view, and men understand the process. She wants to clap it up for women securing the bag. Let's be honest, Vet. You just want to clap it up for a woman securing the bag. That's it. Yes, she secured it. She's playing her part. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be total silence when the relationship don't work out on the people that was agreeing with this shit. And that's big facts. But the people like myself that understand it, we going to say, I told you. I seen it coming. This is the process. When a relationship doesn't work, she going to take them to the cleaners. They're not just your millions. They're our millions. This is our money. No, you went out there and worked every day for it, but this is our money. And then she's going to run off with another man and be doing her thing with another man with your money. Come on, man. We got to know. This is the game. It's just that our young brothers don't know. Our young brothers think that these women really care about them. They love them. They want to be with them. And yeah, she wants to have my baby. No, she wants to have that big check one day. Let's keep it a beam, man. She looking at the check, man. She's securing her money. She ain't worried about loving him. Love is an easy thing to say. I'm wondering, is she going to love him when the relationship doesn't work and say, I don't want nothing from you. Just take care of your child. Nah. You know what she going to say? You owe me this. I deserve this. I've stuck with you for all these years. Come on, man. Let's be real. It's the same process round and round and round. It's just young people don't understand it. That's all. And we have to be honest. It's the same process over and over. It's just young people never understand it. No matter what you say, you don't understand anything with that puppy love. When you young and in love, nobody can tell you anything. She gonna hit him with the, I've been here from the beginning, putting my career on hold. Ooh, that was the major one. They always do that. That is what they say. I put my career on hold to make sure your career got to where it was. Not understanding that his career was going to go in that direction regardless. But that is what she's going to say. I put my career on hold. And we see it over and over again. And then that's when she's going to start coming and talking to the public how she really feels. Every one of them do it. It's a game. It's a role that they play. Now, when the game is over, then you get to see who she really is. Then we're going to see what type of person she really is. Then we're going to be able to know who she is because she's going to tell us. This is this is that. This is who I am. I don't care about this. And we're going to see this, man. But young brothers don't understand it, man. And that's the thing about life. You can try to tell a person over and over again, but when it comes to being in a relationship, having an emotional tie with somebody, that's something you got to experience how to handle in the future. That's not something somebody can tell you. Nobody can tell you how to deal with your emotions when dealing with somebody. Because he can hear everybody try to enlighten him of what's going to happen, but he's never going to understand until it happens to him. Or unless you've seen it in your household. If you've seen in your household where your dad has got robbed and you're a male by a woman, then you'll understand it a little different. You'll be able to have a different view on it. But if you haven't seen it, you don't understand that. You really think, no, she loves me. She told me she loved me. I believe her. She looked into my eyes. She held me tight. We had amazing sex. She did this. We always together. We talk about everything. You know, it's the same thing, right? And then when it blow up, you like, what happened? No, this is not her. She's usually not like this. I never seen this from her before. And then she comes out to show you who she really is. But people don't want to keep that a beam, man. And that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it a beam. It happens every single time. When you think that somebody won't do something, they always do it. No, she would never do this to me. She really cares about me. She wouldn't do this to me. And every single time it happens to every single one of them. We heard about all them NBA and NFL players. that done talked about the story. It's dudes out there that done paid child support beyond what they were supposed to pay because the woman manipulated the system. It's dudes out there that done lost everything because they didn't pay attention. They really thought that this person loved them. We just heard Daddy Yankee talking about the woman stole 80 million. Like, how the hell did she steal 80 million from you? But this is the game, man. This is the game. And the brother got to understand that she not with you because she's attracted to you. And he doesn't understand that. And I guarantee you now, I bet my bottom dollar, when this don't work out, she gonna get somebody that she's attracted to. And I can bet my bottom dollar on it. If this don't work out, when it don't work out, I'm gonna say it like that, because nothing lasts forever. There is no forever in life, right? When this don't work out, she's gonna go with somebody that she's attracted to, and the world is gonna see it. Because now the guys that have money, which she's interested in, are going to be at her. The guys that got money are currently on her top right now. They putting their bid in. You hear me? They are putting their bid in as we speak, seeing that this ain't going to work. They see what it is. They know she thinks she got a sucker. No, they know she knows she got a sucker. They know this. The guys know this. She got a sucker, man. We see where it's going to go at. Every single time. I'm sure bro know you're a funny looking joker. Come on, he's done heard this throughout his life. But he just can't see through the love that she's telling. You know, when a woman sit there with you and she sit there and talk to you and whisper in your ear, look in your eyes, you know, he really think it's serious. He said she set in her ways, wasn't able to change, knowing he was going for the Heisman, going to the NFL. Travis going to get asked questions about her at the combine. It's going to come back up. He can't hide. I already know. It's going to come back. Things is going to come out. Bro used to sit outside the club while she went in the club, man. Come on, man. If that ain't crazy, what is? And she said this. He used to sit outside the club and take her to the club. Any woman that would try to run that type of game on you, you really think she love him? Let's be real, man. If you haven't already hit that like button, hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you. Like, for real. Any woman that would have you sit outside the club while she go in here and shake her nasty butt, you already know how she view you. But what it is she didn't have another guy at this level on her top. And we got to be real. She got a guy that she seen on his way to the NFL, high school star, college star, on his way to the league now. Even though she is pretty as she is, she ain't had that. It wasn't like she had options. Come on now. Think about that. If she had a guy that she felt looked better than him with the same caliber of work ethic in football, do you think she would have chose him? Now let's be real about that one. I want to hear what we got to say about that on some real stuff. Who is the millionaire football player whose wife divorced him and found he owed nothing? He said, Arch Hakeem, no need for a prenup. He gave his mom all the bread before marriage. Yes, he did. I remember hearing about that, bro. That man was super smart. He set his mom up with everything, and when she went to thinking she was getting the bag, she saying he didn't own nothing. That was a smart ass brother. Keeping it a beam, man. That was a smart ass brother to make sure that his situation was secure. Now, if Travis Hunter did something like that, that would be something good for the brother to think about. Let me make sure I got everything in somewhere where she can't take it. So if she's really with me, she gonna be with me for me. But we already know what it is. If he was to tell her something like that, right? Do you think she would stay? Oh, I'm gonna put everything in my mom's name so I don't own nothing. Then that means you don't get nothing later. What am I here for? Let's be real. What is she gonna stay there for if she knows that ain't nothing there later on? There's no reason. So we gotta be honest. This is about the bag. It's just Travis Hunter doesn't understand it. This is about money. Her financial stability. And I'm going to keep it a beam, man. I'm going to call a spade, man. It is what it is. But he going to see later, experience is the best teacher, man. That's the best way to learn. Experience. And you don't get to know who your other half is until y'all have a falling out, man. That's how you know. That's how you know who's who. And that's when we gonna see if this was really real. When they have a falling out, we gonna see. We gonna see if she's hanging out with another celebrity. Because now she has options now. Now she got options. She didn't have options when they first got together. And I'm going to keep that a beam. When they first got together, him in high school, college, she didn't have options to no rich other men. Now, being as though that he's at this level, she got options to other rich men. Straight up. Because now the other rich men are going to want to deal with her because knowing that she was with this guy. And she's pretty. So, let's be real. Pretty skin. Come on. It's going to be guys that want to bust her down. But don't nobody want to be real with themselves until they're in that situation and it get crazy. I knew this was going to happen. That's what usually men tell themselves. I'm going to keep it a beam, man. Men usually tell themselves after the situation gets sticky that I knew this was going to happen. Not when everybody was telling you that this is the outcome. Men don't understand that then. They usually understand it afterwards. It's like the wake-up call now. Now I understand it. And sometimes these dudes really get clipped on a whole nother level. They never be the same. And the woman is over there laughing and enjoying herself while you suffering. And this is real rap. You got to pay attention to it, man. This is the game of life. It's just when you young, you don't understand it, man. That's the crazy thing. No matter who tell you, no matter who you hear it from, no matter what you see, you don't understand it because you got a situation that's telling you, I love you. No matter what nobody says in the world, I really love you. And when they say that to you, you want to believe it. You want to give the person the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, she loves me. She's been here with me. The dude said, I know my girl. You've been with her 5 years. You don't know her. I'm going to tell you that right now. They fall out and get separated. Then you get to really see her. Now you know her. You don't know your girl by just being with her 5 years. You have to go through different adversities to know your girl. And this is real rap. That's how you find out who your girl is. From the different adversities you go through. If she's really with me, if we have a falling out and we disagree, are we able to come back together? And on this level, bro is rich. The first thing she gonna think is, well, I'm gonna take my half and keep it moving. Let's be real now. Let's keep it a bean. The first thing she gonna say is, I'm gonna take my half and keep it moving. All right. It is what it is. I love you. You know, things ain't work out, but I'm gonna take my half and keep it moving. This is the game of life. And that's when it's too late. I'm telling you like that for real. It's too late then. Now you gotta watch the joint that said that she loved you, that said that she cared about you, that she's not with you for the money and she loves you, go be with somebody else. Now you gotta accept it. And you know, women wanna be all right with that because it benefits them. You know, when you hear some women justifying it and they want to encourage it. No, why are you talking about their relationship? Oh, you sound like you jealous. No, I just know the procedure. I know how this thing goes. It goes the same way. When it doesn't work out, she gonna make sure that he understands who she is. Let's be real. And when it doesn't work out, that's when he's going to have to say, I should have listened to somebody. And that's when he's going to look in the mirror and say, damn, she was with me for the money. Let's be real, man. She got a lawyer now in her ear. I bet she do. I bet she do. I'm sure she probably got lawyers wanting to be friends with her. They like, hold on, this is a bag right here. This is the game, man. When things don't work out in these relationships, the woman is gonna run through you, man. And it's just a different thing that when you young, men don't understand it. They gotta learn the hard way. And we see what it is. Especially if you had some experience out here. If you had a different level of experience where, you know, somebody told you how much they loved you, how much they cared about you, that they would never do this to you, that they would never do anything to harm you. And I'm sure she said that to him because it's the nature of a woman telling a man. But when it doesn't work out, they're going to destroy you. And if you got something for them to destroy, that's what's going to happen. So, brothers better wake up in this game, man. They better understand that it's business, man. And we look at both of them, right? It's like she knows she don't want to be there. It's just benefits here, man. And the benefits are heavy. She not going, I don't care how pretty she is. You don't come up on these type of situations until you get in those rooms. I want to tell you that, and that's a big, big fact. Because there's some pretty women that wouldn't dare make it to this level with this type of guy. You hear me? Because they're not in those rooms. Now that she's got in those rooms, she's going to be able to flex. We watching Drea. Drea's able to flex all across the game now. Pretty thing. She knows how to manipulate her way through these men. And she can do it at a high level now because she got all the way in the room. You got to pay attention to the game, man. If she wasn't able to get in this room, she wouldn't be able to do the things she wanted to do at this level. But she was able to get in the room, So now it's going to be more guys that's going to be like, yo, come hang out with me. I'm going to take you shopping. Them dudes at that level will buy her a new car. I'm going to buy you a new car. I'm going to put you in this, right? I'm sure right now it's guys in her DM offering her a crazy bag. But I'm sure she's probably turning it down right now. But she's leaving her options open, man. This is the game. I'm sure she's turning that bag down right now. She don't want to, mess it up because she hasn't secured it yet. She would be a fool to try to go over here and play with these other guys right now. The bag isn't secured yet. Once the bag is secured where she's at, watch. I guarantee you, man. You think that once she always secure this bag, she gonna want to continue to look at this dude? Let's be real, man. Once she secures the bag, do you think she's just gonna want to continue to look at just him? Or y'all think that she wants to be with him for the rest of her life? Come on, man. Let's just be real with that shit, man. You can't tell me that she's even considering being with him for the rest of her life. Negative. This is momentarily. This is a stepping stool. This is a way to secure position. She ain't looking at this who I'm going to be with forever. Pretty as she is, you better understand she wants something that she can look at. Let's be honest, man. Women like to have something that they look at. They want eye candy too. The same way a man wants eye candy, a woman wants eye candy too. Come on, man. Let's be real. But I guess he's not seeing that. He's young, fresh in the game. He think that she wants him for him. But I'm sure he gonna see the hard way. It's a part of the game, man. Bro is gonna learn the hard way, man. Which most men have to do. Most men gotta learn the hard way. We get to listening to the woman, thinking that everything she's saying is definitely true. In all actuality, she running game on him. Let's keep it a beam, man. Let's keep it a beam. She running game on him. I appreciate it too, bro. GFTV, I appreciate it, man. She running game. But when he does understand this, it's going to be too late, man. Straight up. He said, I know my girl, though. When he said that, I'm like, oh, come on, bro. You don't know anybody until you fall out with them. You don't know anybody, and you got to fall out with them while you at the peak of your life. Not when you at the bottom. Nah, you fall out with somebody at the bottom, it's easy to make up. You got to fall out with them when you at the peak and they feel like they at the peak. Can we come back together and reconcile now? Most of the times, they going to be willing to split then. If we keep it a bean. Most of the time, when you fall out with somebody and you at the peak, they already had their mind on the exit. They already was thinking about this ain't going to work. And then when you fall out with them, that's who you get to see, oh, this who this is? Or are you serious? You gonna do me like this? And she gonna turn a blind eye to him and not even care about all the time and the effort he put into her. She ain't gonna care then. Why would she? It didn't work. That's what she gonna say. I tried. We was together. That's why I say I give it about 2 years. With all this publicity that she's gotten, I give it about 2 years, because now she's going to feel like I got options. Everybody knows who I am. I don't have to be with you. It's other guys in the NFL, in the NBA, baseball players. Everybody's looking at me now. I have a different level of options. And I'm not even going to say that it's thanks to you. She's not going to say that. And I'm going to keep that a being. She's not going to say it's thanks to you that I have these options. She's just going to tell him I got options. I don't have to deal with this. But being real, it's thanks to him that the people that we know her. If you ain't hit that like button already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it, man. Share this video. We got to be real, man. Now she's going to feel like I got a different level of options, man. I don't care what you saying. When the beef goes, we going to see. That's how we going to see. All this publicity that she got now, she know everybody knows her. We seen how Omarion joint went. April, we see how it went. Omarion had April close to him. I want to say that because I was just thinking about that one. Omarion had April right there. She ran off with everybody. And I didn't even picture her being that type of girl. Right? But this is what I'm telling you. You can't see this type of girl when you look at her. You get to know somebody after you fall out. And it's a lot of people that are rich out there that are willing to blow that money when they want to. April ran off and Dr. Dre had fun with her. Then Tay Diggs. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens in the game. When you think somebody is just for you because they tell you they love you, once they get this type of publicity, they get a different level of options. They head get big. If you be real, she got a whole nother level of publicity now. Everybody in the entire world knows who she is right now. And I'm saying I give it 2 years that it fall apart. It might even be before that. Hot girl summer's coming around the corner. If you want to be real. Hot girl summer is on his way around the corner. And when hot girl summer come, you know what they gonna do. Think about that. Hot girl summer is right around the corner. So now everybody in the world knows her. Don't let the summertime things be rocky. And she might have been already done got the marriage done. Come on, man. That's why I say I give it 2 years, man. You said she likes the limelight. That's a red flag. Yes, she should be in the background. Most definitely. She wanted to get out and speak. She said, I asked Travis. No, Travis wasn't strong enough to tell you, baby, all right, be quiet. Let the people think what they want. You want to let her go out and speak. You know, people see this. Oh, she talking now. Okay. And I guarantee you, they're going to be all over as we speak. This is the game, man. But young brothers don't understand the game. They got to learn the hard way. It's a part of the life. Some learn faster than others. Some have smaller experiences than others. It's just his is going to be a big one. I'm going to keep it a whole bean. His experience, his crash is going to be big. And it's going to hit different because he stood up for her. You hear me? It hurt different when you stand up for a woman, right? And she shuts you down at the end. I'm going to tell you that right now. It hits different. You stand up for a woman to your people saying, nah, my girl ain't like that. She would never do that. Not her. And then you find out She just like everybody else. That shit hit different, man. I'm gonna keep it a bean, man. This is something that we all gonna see. And she don't care. You gotta understand, she ain't worried about how people gonna be looking at her after she get the money. Come on, man. After she get the bag, she ain't worried about who looking at her and what they think. I got the money. I don't care. Right now, she getting the nervous jitters off by speaking. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This is how she breaking the ice. I'm sure she was a little nervous speaking, but she had to get those jitters off. This is gonna open her up to come to the public to speak. It's the game, man. We seen this thing over and over again. I'm gonna keep it a bean. We seen it. Every time it happens the same exact way. You said, what did I, do you notice that 6 seconds in a Halloween party video? You already know what it is. She in there having a ball. Come on, man. You know what it is. You know what it is. Come on, man. The women, some of them know how to play their position when they get these guys. When they get these type of guys, they already know how to play their position. Because somebody else is telling them how to play their part. This is what you should do. Especially, you got older aunts. They gonna let you know. Mom gonna tell you, hey, listen, man, this how you do. And the thing about the difference with the women from the men, right? The women listen to their mothers and their aunts when they're telling them how to go about these situations. Men don't. If you tell a man when he feels like he's in love with his woman, how he should go about it, he don't want to hear it. He trying to tell you, stay out of my business, man. I know my girl. The same exact thing he's doing right now. If you try to tell a man to not do something, take it easy, move a little slower, he don't want to hear that at this age. But if you tell a woman what she needs to do to secure the bag and how she should go about it to make sure that she secures her future, she gonna listen, man. And we have to keep it a bean every single time. That's what makes their situation stronger than the man's situation. The man go out and make the money, secure the bag, and the dudes will tell him, yo, bro, watch your finances. Don't let her do this. Don't be letting her have access to this, right? They won't listen. But the woman to be over there with her mom and her aunt telling her, hey, man, you got one here. Make sure you do what you got to do. Don't make no mistakes. Pay attention. Be his peace right now. Whatever he says, do. Don't worry about certain things. Wait till you secure the bag. Now, after that, if he makes any crazy moves, take him to court. File for divorce. It's the same process, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Keep it a bean, man. Y'all know what it is. It's the same exact process, man. It's just when you 21, you don't understand it, man. You have no idea because all you're thinking about is, I'm in love. She says she loves me. But the woman, she's paying attention to when the mom and the aunt is saying, hey, girl, you lucky right now. You know that, right? I wish I was in your position, but I'm going to tell you how to do this. You need to make sure you do this, that, and that. It's important. Whatever he says, go with the flow right now. After you secure everything, if anything is out of pocket, file for divorce. You're going to get yours. Now, let's be real with that. Can we keep it a bean? Real rap. And we see it over and over, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video, man. I appreciate it, man. This is the game though. The game is played this way. It's just that us men don't understand it when we're young. We only understand it when we get older. The women are taught this. We're not taught it because we don't want to hear it. When somebody trying to tell us game at 20, we don't want to hear that. Man, I know what I'm doing. Especially when you got more money than somebody. You don't want to hear somebody that don't have as much money as you telling you this is what's going to happen later to you. You don't want to hear that. That's something that you want to ignore. Nah, that ain't going to happen to me. Never. My girl ain't like that. This is what guys say all the time. My girl isn't like that. She would never do nothing like that. Are you crazy? Not my girl. Most of the time, it always goes the way the man tells you. Every time. People get tired of others, man, and we got to be real. You might like someone 1 minute and not like them the next. You might love them 1 minute and don't love them anymore. It happens. But we do know a lot of guys will stay, especially guys that look like this brother. They'll stay and think that the woman really loves them. Come on. We can work it out, baby. But her whole time, she got her eye on something else that's really attracting her. She's not attracted to you anymore. You're old news to her. And what else can she get out of you if she secured the bag? Can we be real? What else can the woman get out of you if she secured the bag on you? The goal for a woman is to get married. That's the goal. If she achieves the goal by getting you to marry her, having a child with you, what else is the goal? So when things don't work, what do you think she gonna do? On to the next, on to the next one, on to the next. But we don't understand that at 20. It's hard to understand that. It's hard to picture that she would do something like that to you. It's hard to picture that this relationship won't work later because she's saying she loved me. She giving me that emotional affection. And I'm sure he hasn't had that level of emotional affection from anything that looked like her ever. For real. Key point you made. When he won, his mom sat down at their table, but she got up to go up there with him, but Mom Duke stayed out the way. Mom looking like, where you going? Yeah. So she didn't know if she should have got up or if she should have sat down. She didn't know. But she had to be in it. She's supposed to play the background. She already secured the spot with the man. And like they said, she was upset when all the fans wanted to take pictures. Because she remembers when he was in her DM, right? When he had a girlfriend. Think about that now. She remembers him being in her DM when he had a girl. So I'm sure it runs across her mind, he might want one of these fans. Honesty. But we gonna see though. We gonna see as time goes on what happens here. But we all know the outcome. When things don't work, what's gonna happen, man? She gonna want that bread. Bag secured. But bro don't understand it yet. And he shall learn. Some learn the hard way. And some learn the lighter way. But you must learn. If you think that she not with him for the money, you got the game confused. And that's real rap. But I appreciate everybody that tuned into the channel. I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button, man. And y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Deezy, man. Go check out the merch. sbgbtv.com. Hit that subscribe button, man. We're going to be back about 1. And we're going to get into that Dame and Nori situation. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Deezy, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.